What is up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime, bringing you another edition of Gundam Models. Today I'm going to build the 144 scale high-grade Genoace mobile suit from the Mobile Suit Gundam Age series that's just been released a few months ago. This is the production cannon fodder mobile suit, as I call it, that was introduced in episode 1 and I think portions of episode 2 of the animated series. And of course it promptly got its ass kicked by the UE mobile suits like the Gafran. Even though this is their mass production version of their mobile suits, it is of course one of the most ugly looking mobile suits I've ever seen. Yeah, why did I buy it? Well, it is a Gundam kit and I wanted to keep in line with the series. But I have to say, this thing performed poorly in the animation series. With a very, very weak gun, very, very limited armor, and I don't know about I can't tell about the flexibility of its performance. Clearly, during that series, they decided to mass produce, an exuberant number of these mobile suits, just so they can, hopefully they have strength in numbers against their opposing enemy. Even though there are various numbers, they probably, of course, they're all lacking firepower and armaments and whatnot. I'm hoping to see that this Genoace mobile suit gets a little bit more, airtime in the series. Hopefully airtime where it's actually defeating the enemy and not getting its ass kicked all over the place. We'll soon, hopefully we'll soon see. Clearly we're seeing like the more advanced version of the Genoace Custom doing, far better than than these guys. But for now, we'll work with this and see how we have to, what kind of mobile suit we're dealing with. Now, according to the Gunpla series guidebook, which I picked up at the New York Comic-Con, here's a description of the mobile suit. The high-grade model of the mass production Genoace of the Earth Federation deployed to fight against the UE, also known as unknown enemy. The visor on the head part is created by translucent parts. Various weapons are included. Well, they only have one weapon, which happens to be that beam gun. I don't know if it has beam sabers, but you know what? Let's find out. Let's take a look at this guy and see what we have to work with. Okay, here's the manual. Okay, first bag I see here is the polycaps, the charcoal parts, and of course two pink beam saber effects here. So yes, it has beam weaponry, even though we didn't see that in episode 1. Maybe it's the upgrade, where now I'm assuming maybe since we've seen the age system, maybe it will start producing better versions of its gun that's a little bit more has a little bit more firepower. Here's the orange light color parts, and of course there's the translucent blue part, which is pretty nice. Here's some decals, and then here's the tree where you have the only dark color part here, everything all white here, and the colored the pinkish orange color here. Pretty much a fairly simple kit to build. Doesn't seem to be nothing complicated. Should be done in a couple, in a day or so. Alright, so let's see what this manual has in store for us. Okay, so here's a description of the Genoace mobile suit. Again, it's something that I'm not too fond of how it looks. I mean, if this thing was for real, and I was a pilot, I wouldn't be piloting this. I'd rather pilot a Zaku 1 with the hatchet. And here is this pilot guy, soon to be hopefully dead. Alright, so here we have some colorful pictures here of the mobile suit in action in various poses. Here are the mechanics of this kit as well, and of course the weaponry, and of course the color guide. The sleeve here dictates all the parts you need to make this kit. And this page here will cover, of course, the body, the head, portions of the arm, over here to this page, then the foot, followed by the leg, then the waist unit, and then finally, final assembly plus the weaponry. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it. So let's begin building Genoace mobile suit. Well, you know. So many of you guys are wondering why the hell haven't I started building the Unicorn Gundam and I'm starting on Genoace. Well, for starters, I guess for the past few months now, or actually the past year, I've been building custom builds of master grade kits and some high grade kits here and there. That for me to do a straight build on this kit, it's you know, it's kind of weird. I mean, I want to build this, but then you look at one aspect of this mobile suit and say, you know what, this kit will look good if I painted it this color or maybe that color or whatever. The truth of the matter is I got lazy because I didn't want to just build a kit and throw it out there to to the masses. So for you guys, please stop foaming at the mouth and relax a bit. I will get to this eventually, but I will get to it hopefully by the end of this month. There are a couple of kits that I do want to build. Genoace is one of them, and if I get some other kits that's on its way, hopefully by the end of the month, I'll get to them. But don't worry, I will go back to Unicorn. Now, for the most part, I'd like to thank those who've been watching my current videos that I've been releasing for Battlefield 3. I know this is a bit off topic and off subject here, but I did get a couple of messages asking, from those out there who've been asking me if I was going to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. My answer to that is no. The reason is I'm still having too much fun with Battlefield, and when I feel like it, I'll get it. Anyway, back to these kits. I think in this month the Titus is coming out. Then next month is the Sparrow. I was thinking of getting the HG kits, because they're really cheap. But then I said to myself, you know what? I already got 2 HG kits here. I am planning to get a couple of more just in case, just to finish it up. But then after that, I'm not gonna get the HG kits for the Zetus, Sparrow, and Titus. I think that's pretty much. I'll probably be done with that. I gotta also be very careful with my wallet because it's getting a little expensive, and very, very little space around my house to actually put my stuff away. I am hoping that maybe by end of this year, I want to at least get another 5 or 6 high grade kits done and 2 master grade kits done. The master grade kits that I definitely would love to build right now, but well, of course, will be Unicorn. That's one. And the other one would happen to be Sandrock. That I would love to build. But the Sandrock, I definitely want to do a custom build. I want to continue my theme of a metallic coated version of kits. Oh, but here's what I want to do with the Sandrock. I don't want to. I want to step away from Tamiya paints. I want to start using the Mr. Hobby color paints. Like, you know, here's one for an example, even though this is not one of the colors that goes with the Sandrock. It's one of these brands that I want, and the reason why is because these are lacquer-based paints, and I want to try it on the Sandrock when it comes out. So that's my idea. Unicorn, on the other hand, I have another idea. Not metallic, but something close to it. Something that everybody wants to do. Or everybody's been asking me, you should build it this way. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is build the upper body portion of the Genoace. And according to the instructions, apparently they're mentioning the fact you got to be very careful how to put these two parts together. To not put it, I don't know why they did it this way, but I guess there's a specific reason. To not put it, how is it? Not like that. Cannot go in an angle. It has to go in perfectly like that. Don't know why they would say that, considering that there's only one way to push it in. But be very careful. I think that's pretty much it. So that part is done, and then we'll seal up the back part. Okay. Then the backpack, where it has the thruster. So if you go like that, then you make sure this part is in this position, slide it in like that, and put the backpack cover on. Now before you put these two together, you gotta take this guy, put him upside down, facing like that, slide him in, and then close it up. There we go. Now these two, no, not this one. I'm missing a part here. I need this. And number 9. Oh, okay. What was this? I was under the impression that it was the white, one of the white parts. Alright, so we take this guy, take the portion of a ball joint right here. Put one there. Oh, there she goes. And then one there. Then we take this part, put it in like that. Slide it up from the bottom over here. Then put the front portion of the chest armor, like so. And then the neck joint, right there. There you have it. It's alright. So far so good. Okay. I guess I kind of like this part. Alright, let's move on to the next part.